Okay, I don't know how long my battery's gonna last, so if I talk real quick, I am so sorry. Basically, we're in the Dominican Republic right now, you guys, and metal around the world, so welcome. I know that was not a proper intro like I usually do, so yeah, let's get to this. The first band we're gonna talk about is Algodón RD. They are mainly just heavy metal only, and there has been a large lineup between them. Dominican Republic has not really been the best for them to like promote them in music, but then again, I don't see the Dominican Republic really supporting heavy metal anyways. I was surprised to be able to find anything, to tell you the truth. I found like a pretty good amount of bands. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to talk about all of them because that will still take me like an hour to talk about, and I want to be quick. But anyways, they have said in the past that they are the Algodón RD are true legends in its own time back in the Dominican Republic metal scene. They are considered the godfathers of Dominican Republic metal. That's a little brief history right there with them. And I've noticed, like, I think they also changed singers, but regardless, I did like some of the stuff they have, and especially some of their live stuff. So we'll leave links below, like always, to all these bands. Next one is Altis Mortem. It's a thrash metal band. They are split up. They're not together. I believe they broke up like in 2009. I'm looking at my notes, so sorry. So they broke up like at 2009, and they only have 2 full-length albums. Divinus Invocat. They are a symphonic black metal band, also split up. They're not together, but they actually had pretty good samples of songs, well, demos I should say. They have a couple demos on YouTube, so I will list them below. They don't have any full-length albums or anything. Like that little I guess you could say like Cradle of Filth feel to them. So if you don't like Cradle of Filth, maybe you won't like them, but maybe you do like Cradle of Filth but you don't like them and you want something that sounds like them but maybe even better, maybe give them a shot. Mithril is a power metal band, sings about fantasy and all that. I like them, but sometimes I felt like the vocals wasn't like loud enough, but at the same time I felt like it matched with the music. It could have been just the quality of the song maybe that I found on YouTube. It could be that, because there were times where I heard like the vocals sound way better. They have 1 full-length album and they are still active. So the next band up is Nukes. They are industrial heavy metal and they sing a lot about sex and love, so that sounds like something to get on with your girl or your boy or whatever you're into. So I will admit some of them are sexual, and they do sing in Spanish, I believe. And not only that, when you go on their Spotify, if you go on their Spotify, be careful, because there's other artists named by the name of Nukes, but they just have them all under one profile, because apparently they won't give them their own profile if they have the same name. So just to warn you guys. Okay, Ozama. That is a black metal band. They are still active right now. The full length, they only have 1 full length that came out in 2014, and it is called Fortaleza de Sangre. And they mainly sing about, death, demons, and drugs and all that good stuff. So yeah, they sing about that, and they are still present. And the name basically came from a village, and I think it means like no return. It was something cool like that. Okay, one more band, Voces en Plasma, progressive metal. Pretty good band. I enjoy listening to them a lot. Also good music to have sex to, so I'm just saying. I know I still need to make that list of songs that's good to have sex to, metal songs. I know if you're into progressive metal, give them a listen. I quite enjoy them. And a lot of these bands too, even Ozama, they add a lot of their Spanish influence in it, which is great. Mostly a lot of Spanish rock and roll in general add their Spanish influence. Like I know Ozama, I should have said this when I was talking about them, but they did add like Spanish guitar, which was really cool, and it was like mainly just like a solo of it. So yeah, but the only problem with Ozama for me was like it was just a little too slow and I didn't like it. But then again, I am with songs that are just way too slow to get into it, and when it's just nothing but fillers. So I usually try to avoid those bands. For Spotify, I was able to find Voces en El Plasma and as well as Nukes on here. Okay, so Voces en El Plasma, they're listened to mostly in obviously Dominican Republic and Lima, Peru. So they're actually listened in Germany. Not bad. In Amsterdam, Netherlands, they're listened to the most. And for the other band, Nukes, they are also listened mostly in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, and Oslo, Norway, Madrid, Spain, Barcelona, Spain, and Stockholm, Sweden. So those are where they're listened to the most. So those were the ones I was able to find on Spotify. I wasn't able to find the other bands on Spotify. So anyways, that is it for metal around the world. In case you guys don't know, Dominican Republic is like the most visited out of all the Caribbeans, I believe. And there's also an area where there's a lot of starfish. So in case you want to ever go find Starfish. And the next country coming up, and please, 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 if there's anybody in Greece that's watching this video, which I doubt it, don't get pissed off over the name, please, over this country. It's because I've heard there's some shit going on with this name in general. Anyway, so the name of this country is former Yugoslavia Republic of Macedonia. I think I'm just going to be calling it Macedonia for short. This should be an interesting country.